Good evening, guys. Eddie here, Life by EJ. Happy Friday, y'all. So I'm piggybacking off my last video about the darker side of becoming unstoppable. So this is kind of a second episode, if you will. So before I get into it, remember, to the men out there, your mental health matters. Don't become a statistic. I'd rather hear your story. And that's just the God honest truth. Email will be in the description as per usual protocol. With that being said, we're going to get right into it. So, I was talking to a family member the other day, right? And, you know, as men, a lot of times it's just on us to just figure it the hell out. And that's just the truth. If we have people in our lives that help us figure it out, great. But usually, as men, we got to get up and figure it out no matter what state we're in. And that's just the truth. And that truth hit pretty hard the other day. So talking to said family member, as I've managed to quickly rebuild my life, I will say that. I've been grateful and I've been proud of myself for that. And I'm not going to take anything away from that. There was also the harsh reality where what I want to do, especially from a career standpoint, because the career that I used to be in, I've come to realize that I truly miss it. Yeah, it's a challenging career. It can be a dangerous career, but you know what? I miss it. I love it. And I firmly believe that was my true calling. I believe that's what God called me to do. So it's just a matter of now getting back into the swing of things, if you will, and getting back with an employer in that particular field. So, unfortunately, that plan got mad criticism from my family member, and it got to the point where I'm like, well, damn, I'm feeling like I ain't shit. I mean, I don't really like to cuss on my channel, but the truth of the matter was I was feeling like I ain't shit. It was very challenging. It was very hard to go through and endure as far as that internalization, where I've pretty much made up my mind. And I'm the kind of person, when I make up my mind, I go all out. And sometimes to the point it blows up in my face. So what happened in my last relationship, I went all out till it blew up in my face. Here we are. So, luckily, going to therapy, going to jiu-jitsu, training jiu-jitsu, and I'm sorry I didn't post any new videos about jiu-jitsu sparring. It was brutal. There was one situation where we were training and I got to the point I felt like puking. Nobody needs to see that. That's embarrassing. But, you know, between, you know, the embarrassment of wanting to puke during training, because, mind you, we're going pretty hard, and mind you, I have been very inconsistent with my new diet lately, so it's apparently playing a part into it too. So we gotta get back on track. It made me realize two things, and that's why I haven't really posted anything, because I'm trying to discern the truth versus what I'm going through at the time. And I'd rather just go through it, even in the struggle, but at the same time, once the struggle is over with and I'm able to actually put it out there, this is where we're at now. So, with that being said, I've come to realize a few truths. One, that this whole believing myself that I ain't shit is obviously a damn lie. Because, for real, I am something. I am worthy of something. While I may have not figured out what it was, or is yet, I am. Two, those that sometimes love you the most are your worst critics. And that's just something I have to accept and not give that person power. too many times in my life I've given people power, and I don't know if you guys are in the same situation, or anybody out there has been in the same situation where you've given somebody too much damn power. If you have, if you feel this is relatable, drop a comment, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. So, and the third thing is, there is absolutely nothing wrong with setting your mind to something, desiring something, wanting to pursue something. But also, making sure you have all the facts and you have everything straight and aligned prior to pursuing it, which I believe I've done. So that's why I'm at where I'm at. But it's just, again, it seems like I've hit a little bit of roadblock in this journey, but be that as it may, like I said in my last video, I'm not this superhuman. I will never be some superhuman. The last person that was considered superhuman walked on this earth 2,000 years ago. So I will never be him. I'll never come close to being him. And I have to accept that. But at the same time, my journey is my journey. And I believe with his strength and his strength alone, that I can make it through this journey. And that's where we're going. That is unfortunately all I have time for, guys. I'm about to go into work. So with that being said, just remember, guys, if somebody's telling you you ain't shit, don't believe them. Or if you're feeling like you ain't shit, don't believe it, because that's a lie. That's your psyche, your emotions, whatever messing with you. The devil's messing with you, and the devil's a liar. So keep fighting, guys. Keep pushing through. Again, if you need to reach out to me, the email's going to be in the inbox. As for this video, EJ out. Become unstoppable.